Hey guys, part 2. Let's try this again. Hopefully this live goes a little better than the one about an hour ago. All right, guys. So I got some epoxy. Hi, Veronica. I've got the new handheld mixer. Let's see if I can turn the camera a little bit. So this thing spins pretty fast. But once it's in here, it doesn't spin as fast because the epoxy is thick. It does create bubbles. You can go pretty slow and it won't create as many though. Get it good and mixed. Just gonna help it out a little bit. Turn it off, and then someone asked how I get the epoxy off of it, and I spin it at the side. So of course it doesn't fly on me. But then it spins that epoxy right off of there. My little napkin, spin it into my napkin. All right, and for a base coat this time, I'm going to be using Indigo again. It's a beautiful dark blue. Let's see. It's beautiful. Got my little cup. Again, I'm just using a tiny bit on the end of a popsicle stick. Mix in epoxy. Give this a good mix. So it's a beautiful, dark, rich color. Get my glove on. I'm just going to use this as our base coat. And I sanded the cup really well before, or at least I thought I did. But I sand it everywhere. I'm going to hit it with the heat gun real quick. It just helps move it along. Hi, Christy. Hi, Sarah. Hopefully we won't have a repeat of last live. I totally do it, so you guys are like, you know what? I'm having a good day now. All right, you can't tell much right now with that on there because it was a real thin coat. Sorry, trying to turn my computer on so I could see comments a little bit better. All right. Just gonna drizzle a little bit more of this on there. No, I don't spray paint it. I just sand it. So, and I believe if you are going to just spray paint a cup, you don't need to sand it. And someone can probably correct me too. But I think if you're just going to spray paint a cup as a base, you don't need to sand it. Someone will know. I usually don't, but I don't want to give you the wrong info. I want that a little bit more covered, so I'm gonna add some more of the indigo. Mix it up with epoxy. Again, not using that much in there. Dawn, I have no idea what I'm going for this time. I just want to use a couple of these colors because they're really pretty. And I just want the base look to be a little bit darker, so that's why I'm just flinging it all on right now. Oh, yeah. I have done a camo cup with micas, and it came out beautiful. I used Smoky Bear, Eye of the Tiger, and there was another one. It was so long ago, but the camo cup, because it kind of meshes and does its own thing, it came out beautiful. Hit it one more time. Dawn, I just goop all my leftovers on the bottom and it kind of makes its own unique swirl. So I don't really do anything too special to the bottom. It's usually at the end. Okay, so now I have Juniper. It's like a pretty dark, rich green. About that much, not that much. Some epoxy in there. Might have to mix up a little bit more. It does not take long to get the micas incorporated in epoxy. It's a beautiful color, you guys. Just gonna drizzle that. Oh, you guys, I think this is my new favorite. The Juniper is like a really deep green, but I can see little hints of blue in it too. So it's coming across awesome. Dawn, I can't wait to see your dragon cup. When I get a minute, I want to try to do scales. Yeah, Alan, sorry, I'm looking back and seeing comments. You can put alcohol inks on it too. And then if you watch Cindy's video, she made her own alcohol inks with the micas. Get this glowing. I wanted them to blend, that's why I hit it with high heat for a little bit longer. If I didn't want them to blend, I would just hit it really quick. Okay, we're gonna move on, and I'm not worried about these spots yet, to Seaweed. This is another beautiful green, goldish green. I think it comes off a little darker. I got a little too much on there. I'm gonna scrape a little off. Not the whole thing, but. So, probably don't even need that much, but once you see it in there, see it's not that much. These micas a little bit goes a long way. Give this a quick little mix. I'm going to drop some spots on where the gray is still showing through. See, it comes off a lot darker. These colors are a great color combo together or by themselves. See, we're covering up those gray. And go back through with the Juniper. Get a couple of those spots. Emerald's gorgeous. Excuse me. Okay, I got one more I want to add. I just got a little bit of epoxy in there, so. Yeah, I would give it a try. Those are good color combos. Okay. Silver tongue. This is definitely my new favorite silver. Tan base would be perfect for a camo cup. Oh, totally. Ooh. Oh. Maybe I don't want to mix it in the epoxy now. I just spilt on the cup, and it looks really neat. You guys see that spot? Okay. See, you know, I don't have any of this ever planned out, so we're going to roll with it. We're going to go to Tappa Tappa. See? It was a sign. Tappa Tappa with the silver tongue. Hi, Shannon. Oh, yeah. I haven't tried the Hydro Dip yet. I want to try that, too. Right? If something happens, you roll with it. might mix a little bit in epoxy too, just to see. I mixed way too much in there. You can see it's fluffing up a bit. Just do a couple stripes of this. I'm gonna go back to Juniper. I got a little bit left in there. Just do a couple side stripes. Exactly, shooting stars. Gotta roll with it. Sometimes stuff happens and you just gotta roll with it. Those color combos look really pretty, you guys. Back to Indigo. Oh, yeah. Doctor Who. It's a Doctor Who cup. I've got a mess of epoxy underneath me. Okay, one thing I have over here is I do have some Sublime Chameleon, and I was planning on tapping that on. Sublime is a golden green. We're gonna see if it'll color shift on this. Tappa, tappa, tappa. Hopefully you guys can tell by now that I don't ever have a plan set for a cup. I just throw stuff on there because I think it's fun. And then I usually give them away. I can see the color shift, you guys. It's pretty. Hit it with a heat gun on low. Actually, maybe on high to get it to swirl. Thanks, Wendy. Valkyrie, thank you. Tappa, tappa. Get this puppy to move around. I'm digging that. Can you guys see that chameleon going from gold to green? Once it goes to this side. I like it. Should I mess with it some more? Yeah. What the heck, right? Let's try it out. I'm going all the way down to the base of the cup too. Oh no, Holly, your order's coming by dog sled. Create little swirls in here. Without muddling it too much. But where I went straight down to the cup, since the epoxy is still pretty hot, it's filling in where I made the little dents. Hi, Jamie. So there's a little swirl on there. Hi, Tasha. You missed the first live, thank goodness. Okay, guys, I got Capricorn. I can't say it. Capricorn? Yeah. Zodiac Glitter. It's white. We're going to throw it on here and see if we get a little bit of the color shift. And I'm just going to pinch it on. It's got stars and hearts in it, and it's like a chunky and fine mix. So it creates a whole bunch of different looks, which is pretty. I'm gonna get this top half. With silver. No, it was a horrible live, but that's okay. It was fun. Okay, get a little bit more. Hit it with the heat gun so I can get the silver up here moving, even out. All right, guys. Someone just asked a question and I can't see it. Shannon, yeah, I do. It's 11 micas. And you can get it in the 5-gram sample packs. And I've gotten a lot of this question lately, you guys, how far will this go on a cup? For micas, I mean, I honestly want to say it will do 5 to 7 cups. To be safe, I always tell you guys at least 3++, but it does a lot of tumblers. The pigments, those will do 2 to 3 cups because the pigments you have to use a bit more of. Let's see, do I have any leftovers? Yep, I'm going to throw this on there. You guys will also notice that I'll go one way and then I'll go a different way. And to me, it just creates all different effects. Tasha, you think so too? It, like a 5-gram bag will go a long ways. It's a great place to just make sure you like them and stuff like that. The great thing is, so far everyone says they really love them and they come back, so that totally warms my heart that you guys love the micas. Oh, okay. I'm just putting on all my leftovers right now, you guys. Throw these away. Oh, that's great. I'm going to throw a little bit of this silver tongue on the bottom. It's a mess down there. And this is something else I do. Remember, everyone crafts differently. There's really no right and wrong, no matter what you craft. You do what's good for you guys and what works. So I always keep a plastic bag down here, and then I can tap it on the bottom to get those mix of colors. And that too will create its own little special swirl and do its own thing down there. Hit it with a heat gun. Let me see. I want to see how that looks. Dawn, do you want to see the Valkyrie Eco Glitter? I'll throw it on there. You guys should know by now that I'll throw anything on a cup. Oh, it does look like Earth. Super pretty. Good eyes, you guys. All right. Comments are coming up slow. So I do have this left, and it's kind of, let me see if you guys can, pulling a little bit down here. So in about 15 minutes, this will still be, it'll be like not hard or dry or anything. But then I'll tap it on there, and then it seems to want to stay better. So if you guys ever have pulling issues, wait about 15 minutes and then just tap it on and hit it with a heat gun. So that way it evens back out. Valkyrie, you want to see the Valkyrie? Is that what you're saying yes to? You want to see that on there? The purple Eco Glitter? Because I'll throw it on. We got our Earth Cup. Let me go find some. Okay, this is beautiful, beautiful Eco Glitter. All right, and I'm going to go to my Tappa method. Just got a little bit on there. I almost thought about doing just an Eco Glitter cup too for you guys. Show you what those look like. Because the Eco Glitter will also add pigment to epoxy too. Wait, what? Holly. All right. It's super pretty. Can you guys see that? I'm going to hit it with the heat gun on low real quick. And it's going to do its own thing, you guys. I saw one spot where it was trying not to stick, I think, from when I did the swirls. There it is. Just going to tap a little epoxy right there. Here it's pulling from the top, so there I'm going to tap it on. This is a water bottle, so it won't make too much of a difference, but that little tiny spot. There we go. Alrighty, guys, what do you think? This definitely went better. This the first live, if you guys missed it this morning, that's amazing because my my motor that I had was so loud. I could not concentrate on what I was doing. And I was trying my best not to stop the live and give up. I just tried to roll with it, but it was that motor sound was driving me insane. So I just need to find my other motor because the turner itself is amazing. It was just that motor I had. I take the phone off to give you guys a closer look. So all those colors really do flow well with each other. And that Eco Glitter is so bright and beautiful. Let me see. Oh, nope. And I'll show you pictures of the live cup, the first live I did. I'll show you pictures of that later on, you guys, once it dries. I think it still turned out super pretty. It was just user error, like usual. You guys know how I do lives. It's a hot mess. But that way, when you go to do it and you're like, oh, I made a mistake. And you're like, well, it wasn't as bad as Aaron's. Gosh, I'm doing great. All right, you guys, any questions? Before I let you go to enjoy, hopefully y'all are having a beautiful Saturday. It's raining and snowing here. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you like it. And I will do another live sometime with just the Eco Glitters. All right, guys. Well, have a great Saturday. Bye.